thankfully this is the last session before the lunch starts, and I think everyone is looking forward to it. One thing I would like to request Raji, that please don't have any recordings online of whatever the speakers are talking about it. I hope everyone turns Ghajni after this session, because there's so much of good ideas flowing out. We will have, I think, a flood of inquiries from the industry saying so many ideas, we want to convert them into products, and this is exactly what we do. I'm from Orchard Brands. We are a B2B ingredient company based out of Mumbai. We have operations in Maharashtra at the moment, in a place called Y. And the topic of the discussion is food ingredients from California. So we've been exposed to a lot of great stuff from Tom, from Raji over the years, and we try and incorporate that into exciting concepts for the Indian food industry. As since morning, Tom and then Chef has taken you through a journey in terms of what the world is offering. Our role here sitting in India is to translate those ideas into products for the industry. Just to we are a bridge between ideas to the products. So I'll give you a quick snapshot in terms of how we do it. We started a journey in 2009, and one of the first products that I really took to the market was blueberry. Why? Because it was different. It was different in color, and we just wanted to come to the market with some innovation. And it's been a journey from 2009 to 2022. Just to give you a perspective, that we always believe in customer-centric focus. The customer comes first. It could be customer, a client, and a consumer. Last 1 year, in spite of, we're still under the realm of pandemic, in 12 months, we've been part of 24 product launches in India. So that gives you an idea in terms of the potential ideas that are there in the market. I'll quickly tell you why we do this and how we do this. We really think global. While thinking global, we need global partners. It's all about collaborations. If you don't have people like Raji, Tom, come and talk to about what is there happening globally, we'll not be able to act locally and bring it together. Some of our customers in India, right from bakery, all the top companies, to confectionery, dairy, health and nutrition, and our trusted global partners from US, obviously US Blueberry Council, Cutrale, Fiberstar. We work with some ingredient companies like CP Kelco. Greeks, we work with fruit juice concentrate companies like CHB. We have strategic collaborations with companies in Turkey, Romsa. We work with companies in Turkey using Cherry Valley, hazelnuts, and cocoa powder. Why I'm talking to you on this collaborations is, these are very important when you want speed in the market. The age is gone where one company single-handedly could do many things. We need a collaboration to come together to speed up the development. We start with innovation first. That's the first step. We need to have great people on board. We need to hire good talent. We need to have people with a lot of good experience on board. And that's the starting point. I'm very happy to say that we have one of the best R&D teams working together in India today. Consumer insights and trends. So the information that Chef shared with you today, or Tom shared with you, is all about insights. They give you ideas in terms of how the global landscape is changing, how Indians are thinking at food. Food is no more just for your hunger. It's also for your immunity. It's also for indulgence. And we need to now look at food in a more holistic way. And this is what we are seeing today. Access to latest technology. I mean, how to bring those ideas to market, we need the right technology. So when we looked at a lot of products that are on the table here, they may not be easily translated into products. So we need the right technology to make sure that they can be incorporated. Like Tom talked about the right size, the standard size of the product has to be maintained. So we just recently inaugurated a new freeze-drying plant in India, from where we'll be able to offer Indian customers a variety of ingredients that can go into a variety of products. Reliable back-end partners. This is what I just briefed you about, that we need to collaborate with a multiple level of suppliers globally. Sustainable supply chain. You have to be very, very careful in terms of choosing the right partners. It's not always about cost. It's about quality today. Indians are seen as a globally quality conscious, and the image is changing. Earlier, 10, 15 years back, I would go to Middle East and they said, no, we want to deal with only European vendors. We don't trust India. Today, the mindset is changing. Today, we get inquiries not just from Middle East, we get inquiries from Europe and US because they see us as quality conscious manufacturing companies. These are the three, fruit categories that we operate on: natural and nutrition, fruit, and value-added ingredients. So you see, there's a role for most of the products today being showcased in each of these segments. Whether it's dairy today, earlier, what you would consume as a yogurt about 15 years back used to be plain yogurt. Today, you go on the shelf, you would see at least 10, 15 different varieties of yogurt, and that's not just the end. Companies are asking for more, and this is where I think California Export Council will really play an important role for us in India. Value-added ingredients, natural oils, IQF canned cherries. Here, Tom talked about diced products. We continue to get a lot of inquiries on how to incorporate fruit in chocolates, how to make, indulgence. Chef talked about mindless indulgence. Today, the shift is happening from mindless indulgence to mindful indulgence, and that's where the role for such kind of ingredients become more important. This again gives you a list of variety of products that we deal with, where some of them, my colleague Forum mentioned fig yogurt. Some years back, I think one of the customers spoke about doing a fig yogurt but found the flavor very boring. So we combined it with caramel, so fig and caramel. So these are the fusion products that possibly we can do with creating some excitement in the category and making it more mass-oriented rather than a very niche product. Creating a great product in the lab is the first step. Delivering it consistently to the customer is the important step, delivering a long-term business. I give you an idea in terms of the certifications that are very important. Quality control, some of the best equipments you need to have. You cannot compromise on QC if you want to be a long-term player. And before that is your capabilities on trials. How to make sure that the product that you design is going to be the same as you will market. So you invest in a core R&D, you core quality control, and you start with a great trial application center. We have basically a mini version of most of the products that we manufacture on a trial stage. We also play a role for a lot of seasonal launches for customers during the year. One of the examples last year was with Unilever. They wanted to launch a Durga Puja special Nolan Good, and we cracked the product for them for Durga Puja. So there's a lot of seasonality in India. Typically, we end up, we have this mindset about eating seasonal foods. So I think that also plays a role in terms of seasonal launches. So we've done that with a lot of categories, including ice creams, bakery, and confectionery. We do share a lot of knowledge with our customers, and some of the products that we do, we kind of co-develop with the customers. So one of the products that we have or created a technical compendium is free to be shared to all of you. We give complete transparency in terms of what we put in the product, how we manufacture, and I feel that's the first step of a long-term relationship, when you share what you're doing with the person who's going to eat, because end of the day, what you're selling is not for the customer, is for your own family. So you should be very conscious about what you're putting in. Just to give an example, there could be simple ways to look at product. I would always test whatever we create in the lab with my daughter or with my family and tell, this is safe to be eaten and then safe to be marketed. A snapshot of our strength, and this applies to most of the companies in B2 space. You need to have cost leadership. India is a large country. If you want to do a large business, you need to be very, very cost competitive. It can be either be way of partnering with ingredient companies, good supply chain, a good scale. You need to have a great scale, and using the right technology. You can't be using age-old technology, okay, in a space where your competitor is already 2 steps ahead of you. Lean organization structure, why I mentioned that is speed. Today, from the brief to marketing, earlier a customer would brief a new idea and would talk about 1 year down the line. Today, customers come to us saying, I want to launch this product in 3 months' time. So you need to have a very lean structure to deliver the products to the market. Flexibility of catering to commercial orders from medium to large size. Yeah, you should be flexible. When you create a new idea, you will not expect a great volume. So you should be flexible on handling 100 kgs, 200 kgs, or 2 tons to 20 tons. You should be open for all kind of volumes. Backward integration and a strong material sourcing base. Transparency, I did cover that earlier. And customer service. You should be ready for disasters. You cannot expect that what you manufacture today is going to be disaster proof. Having a strong quality control is the first step, but you should be ready to handle any kind of mishaps in the market, and you should design your product to have 0 defect delivery. We invest a lot in training and seminars. This is a snapshot of how we make the team travel globally, interact with global customers, global players. There are 2 ways. We try and go there to take their inputs, but in a way I see our team as an ambassador to share our inputs globally. It's both ways. They get amazed with the way we are changing. And this is a wonderful example of how my team has traveled various parts of the world in the last 1 year. Thank you so much. I thought I'll give you a quick introduction in terms of how a B2B company would translate ideas that are here on the shelf to products on the market shelf. Thank you. Any questions? Great, I think everyone is waiting for their lunch. Sorry. Yeah, sure. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So we always allowed interns to come and work in our labs. I think a couple of girls just finished the internship last month. We give 4-month internship every year. We work closely with SNDT and ICT. So we are more than happy to have students. And some of our staff today have been our interns in the past. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Bhagat. It was a wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
You said in your setup there is an arrangement for production of a trial for ice creams.
Yes.
So you have all the lines of ice creams? Or
absolutely. We have the complete line, a complete...
like homogenizer, pasteurizer?
Everything. Batch freezer, homogenizer. Okay. So you can take a 10 kg batch of an ice cream in our plant.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think it's time to go for lunch.
Thank you, sir, for an energetic as well as quality talk. And I request Mr. Tom to present a small token of appreciation to our speaker.